What are you guys doing if you wake up tomorrow morning and GameStop share price is at $420? Are you guys going to be set for life? Are you not good with this price? Or are you just going to watch and see what happens? What is going on, guys? Audio Socks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we have a ton of stuff to cover with AMC, GameStop. That is what we're going to cover first. Then obviously towards the end of the video, the SPY, a couple other plays, crypto. So make sure to watch until the end. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. That is free. Please drop a comment down below. Engage the algorithms. Let's get into it. What are we looking at right here? Interactive Brokers is showing institutions now own 40% of AMC stock, even though that is very, very wrong. On balance volume shows and indicates that retail has not sold as well as Webull, showing that institutions own actually not even a single percent, as others, aka retail investors, own 99% of the float. So what's happening? Retail owns 99%, institutions own 40%. Well, the float is sold over time and time again, and things are slipping through the cracks. We did see institutions have been adding on AMC, but with what shares, right? What shares are in circulation? Now, obviously, news articles behind a paywall are saying to sell GameStop stock heading into Q2 earnings. Sell it before Q2 earnings. Now, is this scary? Is the media normally right? Or are they just trying to scare you out of your position so that retail sells as big institutions make a lot of money on this? Well, that is more likely the scenario, because GameStop dark pool volume has been hit with large trades throughout the entire morning of people purchasing mega amounts of shares, institutions using dark pools, purchasing a bunch of shares, using their paywall outlets to say, hey, let them sell the stock while we buy it up through dark pools. And what else are you looking at? You're looking at a net premium spike in the options chain with over $1 million worth of calls once again being purchased on GameStop. It does not end there. We're going to jump into the charts really quick, but before we jump into the charts, I want to point out a couple of things. Short exempt volume on GameStop has more than quadrupled up to around 120,000 short exempts. That was on September 6th, and even still the pop wasn't crazy, and they had to add this many short exempts on it. Options chain not being reported according to Stock Tracker. As far as AMC goes, look at the expiration next week. This is a quad witching expiration for September 20th. That next week's going to be absurd because we have the FOMC meeting, cutting rates potentially, likely, and then you have a quad witching day on that Friday. So a lot of options expiring next week, and if AMC continues to scale higher, you are about to see a nasty gamma squeeze, because take a look this week, already 20,000 calls compared to no puts expiring in the money. Next week, 50,000 calls compared to 4,000 puts, and all of these are waiting out of the money as well. So if we scale higher, that's something you could see as well. Obviously, short exempts stacked on a lot for AMC again. Okay, jumping into the charts, AMC's at 497, down 0.1%, basically flat. Somebody wanted me to cover the levels on AMC. Okay, we know it is entering this green cycle that we had drawn out. I'm going to give you my price targets. First of all, $6.31 is the first target on AMC. To be exact, $6.31 to $6.50. I see the first target for AMC being at that range. Next price target, $7.80. To be exact, $7.80 to $8.01. That is the 20-cent range that I see happening for both of these. Next up, $9.20 to $9.50. Okay, 30-cent gap. The higher you get up, the larger the potential gap is for these price targets. Last but not least, $11.50 to $12, and a potential ceiling at $13.30. Now this would be a temporary ceiling. Again, we're watching for algorithm breaks. Based on where we're trading at right now, this moment in time, the first price target is going to give you around a 30% gain. Second price target around a 60% gain. Third price target nearly a 90% gain. Fourth, about 140% gain, and then the potential ceiling about 170% gain. So there's nothing to be upset about, and this is just the beginning in my personal opinion. So get ready for that. These are the price targets on AMC going forward. Obviously, if we get an algorithm break, these price targets are way too low. Now, GameStop, we called it out earlier as we came up and we tested $25, looking extremely bullish. I said GameStop could come back down to $23.40 or to $23.30 before scaling higher coming into earnings, and that is still what I see happening because not one thing has changed on the charts for GameStop, and we are looking extremely bullish. As far as GameStop goes, I'm watching $25.30, $29.50, 37 bucks, 40, 45. Okay, Holo, really quick. This stock is up 8%, but again, this could be playing out exactly like we called out, where we come down, bounce up, come down, bounce up, and then we get that harsh sell-off to the downside before that nasty 1 to 2 day move / squeeze. Could it be here? Sure, off this 8% gain, but I wouldn't get excited till we broke 48 cents, 50 cents, which that has a long ways to go. Or could we nosedive one more time? Yes, so be very careful. Now, before we jump into the overall market, I want to take a quick station break. It's going to be 20 seconds or less. If you use the second link in the description to download Moomoo, open an account, and make a deposit through my link, just like any other broker, you will get up to 15 free stocks and start earning 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash, as well as level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short as a retail trader, viewing other exchanges, and a customizable earnings calendar. Again, use that link, open an account, and make a deposit. Shout out Moomoo. It is free, takes 2 minutes, go do it. Okay, SPY. SPY is trading at 547.40, up 1.3%. We did take a short through puts somewhere in this 4-hour candle. Watched for a rejection at 547.35. It was fighting it. It did get rejected, and then it came and recaptured it, and now it's trading above it. Have stop losses at 548. Now, we are going to talk about this. The 4-hour looks a little bit better on the SPY, because if I were to connect this trend line right at the top of this wick, you would see a full 4-hour candle building outside of this channel, outside of this descending resistance level, building a candle above it. However, it looks worse on the daily time frame, showing that we could get a potential rejection here on the SPY. This is what I think is more likely. We're up a lot on the day, and I think this is a relief bounce from what we've been seeing, and I also think it's a relief across the board with Nvidia, Bitcoin, and some other plays, Tesla as well. There's too much uncertainty for next week for the SPY to climb extremely strong, in my personal opinion. Obviously, we also have CPI data coming out. I think this is a temporary relief, and I'm watching for a move down on the SPY still currently as we speak. Where is that move down going to go? Well, 538 is my level that I'm watching. Nvidia also getting a slight relief, but can't even break back above 107. Really not much to say here. I still think Nvidia has room for downside as well. As far as crypto goes, Bitcoin's coming up to 56,500, which is resistance. If we break, open, and close above 56,500, that will be great for Bitcoin, and then I'd watch for a break back above about 59,500, open and close, and then we'll go from the levels from there. But in my personal opinion, you're likely to probably see a rejection here, at least until October, because October, you can see, is a great month for Bitcoin. Normally up 60%, up 30%, up 15, up 50, up 10, up 30, up 40, up 5, up 30. And there was only 2 months, you can see right here, down about 4%, down about 12%. So I think October will be great for Bitcoin, but until we get there, you're likely to see a fire sale, and you can see September is not the greatest month for Bitcoin. Last but not least, guys, look at Palantir. It broke out of an insane channel. This is in a crazy territory now as we speak, fighting to get a new trading range, actually testing that. Okay, so I'm watching 38 bucks on Palantir. It's currently up 14%. So go take a look at Palantir. Guys, if you're not in yet, join the Discord. It's the 3rd link in the description of the video. I'm in there on the daily. Come talk stocks with me. Come check out my trades as soon as I enter them. We also have options trading alerts in there. We talk stocks in crypto. We post our gains, post our losses, and overall best vibes. There are no bad questions. Whether you're a beginner or advanced trader, this is the place to go. And I only charge a coffee a month, literally less than a Starbucks coffee. That is the 3rd link. Get in the Discord, level yourself up, become financially free, guys. Let's do it together. And the top link in the description is for my custom indicator. If you don't have it yet, it is pattern detection and forecasting. It detects patterns, gives you price targets, and forecasts what the stock might do, and you can mess around with it. That is it. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.